Indigenous children experience some of the highest rates of chronic ear disease and hearing loss in the world. Now it's been revealed thousands are missing out on hearing tests and follow-up treatments due to a massive decline in services and specialists.
What have we got, you good girl?
2 out of every 3 Aboriginal children in the Northern Territory with an ear condition will experience hearing loss. It's an alarming statistic, and one the World Health Organization has called a public health crisis.
Even you look back at the data from the 1970s, 18% of children under 4 with eardrum perforations. It's still almost that today.
Remote hearing services were examined for an Australian Institute of Health and Welfare report into the health of Aboriginal children in the Territory. The data indicates thousands of children are at risk of hearing loss because they're missing out on checkups or referrals for treatment.
They're misunderstood, those children, because they're not responding to commands or communications or even to jokes or sport.
The report found while the percentage of young people with hearing loss has improved by 8% over 6 years, there's been an overall drop of 1,200 specialist services over the last 2 years. That's left more than 2,500 children with outstanding referrals for audiology services and almost 3,500 overdue for ear, nose and throat appointments. It's a result of a shortage of audiologists and no local training to become one.
We've got discussions happening through Flinders University, which offers the program, with CDU, and also La Trobe University. Recently, we've started meetings with CDU to start a program here.
Anna Marie Kitchen was a baby when she developed holes in her eardrum after contracting multiple ear infections. She wasn't fitted with hearing aids until she was in her 60s and says that's robbed her of a good education.
It was awful because people didn't like you. You had an infection. And then, of course, when you're at school, you've got the bullies, you've got all these, oh, yuck, you stink, because you got infection.
And she doesn't want the next generation of Aboriginal children having to endure a similar fate. Sawaiba Hanifi, ABC News.